Curiosity has its own reason for existence. Let us embrace curiosity and explore the latest advancements in the field together. Our conference, titled Innovation in Neuroscience and Nanotechnology, a futuristic parallelism, brings together brilliant minds from around the world, and as Mahatma Gandhi said, the difference between what we do and what we are capable of doing would suffice to solve most of the world's problems. Let us harness our collective potential to create a better future. Over the next 2 days, we will engage in thought-provoking discussions, share groundbreaking research, and build meaningful connections. As Steve Jobs once said, innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Let us innovate and lead the way together. So let's begin this intellectual journey with open minds, creative thinking, and passion for excellence. As Aristotle said, the whole is more than the sum of its parts. Together we will achieve greatness. Welcome once again, and let us make this conference an unforgettable moment. So we are very honored to present Floral welcome to our renowned and distinguished guests. Firstly, I would like to request Professor Dr. Ran Singh Sir, Managing Director of Laureate Institute of Pharmacy, to present the floral welcome to our Honorable Chief Guest of 2 days International Conference, Shri Sanjay Ratan Sir, MLA Jwalamukhi. Please, sir. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to request Professor Dr. M.S. Ashawat, sir, Director cum Principal, Laureate Institute of Pharmacy, to present the floral welcome to our Honorable guest, Dr. Sanjeev Kumar, sir, SDM Jwalamukhi. Moving forward, I would like to request Professor Dr. Vinay Pandit sir to kindly present the floral welcome to our special guest R.P. Jaiswal sir, Deputy SP Jwalamukhi. Now I would like to request Professor Dr. C.P.S. Verma sir, Dean Student Welfare, Laureate Institute of Pharmacy, to present a floral welcome to Dr. Fareed M. Noor from UNISA, Malaysia. Moving forward, I would like to request Professor Dr. Amardeep Alanti sir, Professor and Head Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences, to kindly present the floral welcome to Dr. U.S. Mahadev Rao sir from UNISA, Malaysia. Moving ahead, I would like to request Dr. Praveen sir to please present the floral welcome to Dr. Lakhbir sir from Sardar Patel University, Mandi, Himachal Pradesh. Next, moving forward, I would like to request Shiv Kumar sir to kindly present the floral welcome to our special guest, Shri Dharmendra Sharma sir, Pradhan, Municipal Corporation, Jwalaji. Moving ahead, I would like to request Dev sir to please present the floral welcome to Shri Deepak Chauhan, Pradhan, Jwalamukhi. Next, I would like to request Dr. Pratima Ashawal ma'am to kindly present the floral welcome to Dr. Kamakshi ma'am. Moving ahead, I would like to request Ajay sir to please present the floral welcome to Rajendra Guleria sir. Thank you, sir. Lighting the lamp of knowledge and wisdom. The lamp represents the light of knowledge, illuminates our path to innovation and progress. As the lamp shines bright, may it guide us in our pursuit of excellence and inspires us to create a brighter future. I request all the esteemed guests and fellow delegates to embark the beginning of this conference with a symbolic lamp lighting ceremony by seeking Ma Saraswati's choicest blessings. And for the same, I request Pulkit for Saraswati Vandana.
मन से हमारे मिटा दे अंधेरा, उजाले का हमको भी संसार समझे हम एक जाने, विद्या का हमको भी अधिकार दे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ।
Thank you all of you, and now let us begin the journey of discovery and innovation together. So moving forward, I would like to invite Professor Dr. M.S. Ashawat sir, Director cum Principal of LIPH and Coordinator of the conference, to present the welcoming address to the gathering.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. May all be happy, may all be free from illness, may all see what is auspicious, and may in Science and nanotechnology, a futuristic paradigm. It's organized by Laureate Institute of Pharmacy in collaboration with Sultan Zainal Abidin University, Malaysia. It is my honor to welcome our chief guest, Honorable MLA Sri Sanjay Ratan Sahib, a committed advocate and son of freedom fighter late Sri Sushil Chandra Ratanji. He was the well-known social worker and our existing MLA, having the state level Himachal Pradesh ministerial and cabinet level, and the same legacy is maintained by our MLA with his deep involvement in people, public service and youth politics. Sir, your presence today is truly inspiring to all of our youngsters. I am happy to extend a warm welcome to our special guest as a proactive and enthusiastic administrator Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Sir, HAS SDM Jwalamukhi, and to the major line of controller, our young dynamic DYSP Jwalamukhi Sri R.P. Jaswal Sir. Sir, Sri Dharmendra Sharma ji, our Municipal Corporation Pradhan Sahib, Chauhan Sahib, Pradhan Gumma. The visionary person with full of energy, our respected Managing Director Ran Singh Sir. Our co-host university delegates from Sultan Zainal University, Dr. Noor Farid, Dean R&D, and Professor V.S. Mahadevan Sir, Head of Department Biochemistry. Sir, all the esteemed, socially respected guests from Jwalamukhi constituency. Further, I welcome of all the keynote speaker, Dr. Lakhvinder Singh, Dean R&D, Sardar Patel University, Mandi, Dr. Kamakshi Singh, MD, DNB, Nephrology from IJMC, Shimla, Dr. Amitabh Acharya, Principal Scientist, ICMR, Palanpur, Dr. Gaurav Kapoor, Associate Professor, Life Science, SPU University, Mandi. All beloved coverage fraternity from the media agencies, alongside our organizing committee member in charge, my beloved, all the HODs and at most all the directors and professors from the distinguished institution from the Himachal Pradesh and apart from the Himachal Pradesh, all the in charge member and all the dear, most dear and utmost dear participants, students. I heartily welcome you all. Sir, in this international conference, we received overwhelming response from Himachal, Srinagar to Goa and apart from the country. On my personal note, our secretary, Dr. Meera Singh, ma'am, holds the high regards to our chief guest, not just as an MLA, but with the affection of younger brother. He having the affection more than his younger brother. I am too honored to reconnect with him today, recalling the special memory of your respected Father Sahib. It was the matter of last 10 years ago. Let's read Sushil Ratanji, the person with the full of energy and enthusiasm and glory on the face have had presiding our one national conference in July 2024 as a chief guest. And sir, his legacy is still resonant with us. So I am very much overwhelmed to welcome you, sir. Let me come up from the nostalgic moment and to explain about this international conference. So the discussion and innovation over the next 2 days promising to bring transformative solutions in the science, healthcare, technology, and beyond so many major issues. Our convener, Dr. Vinay Pandit, Professor, will tell you about the overview about this international conference. We expect to explore an interactive and collaborative heretical platform for all the participants for further expansion, the depth and knowledge of understanding of the nature. महोदय, आपकी उपस्थिति न केवल इस आयोजन को गौरवान्वित करती है, बल्कि निश्चित रूप से युवा प्रतिभागियों को और अनुसंधान विद्वानों को अपने अपने क्षेत्र में उत्कृष्टता प्राप्त करने के लिए प्रेरित करती है. We are excited to have you today conference. This will be an opportunity for us to learn from each and everyone. So thank you very much to one and all, and let's look forward for the success and enrich this conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your welcome note. Moving ahead, I would like to invite Professor Dr. Ran Singh, sir, the Managing Director of Laureate Institute of Pharmacy, for his kind welcoming words and blessings on the conference. Please welcome, sir, with a big hand.
Respected chief guest of today's program, Shri Sanjay Ratan ji, MLA Jwalamukhi, our special guest of today's program, Dr. Sanjeev Kumar, SDM Jwalamukhi, Shri R.P. Jaspal, DSP Jwalamukhi, Pradhan Shri Dharmendra Sharma ji, Pradhan MC Jwalamukhi, and Pradhan Shri Chauhan ji, and the worthy speaker from abroad, Professor Dr. M.S. U.S. Mahadev Rao, Dr. Noor Farid, my worthy faculty member, Director cum Principal, Professor M.S. Ashawat, Professor Vinay Pandit, Professor C.P.S. Verma, and HOD of all other departments, delegates from various institutes, speakers from different universities and states, media persons, my dear faculty members, students. I, on behalf of Laureate Education Society, Shimla, and Laureate Institute of Pharmacy, Jwalamukhi, heartily welcome you on this event of 2 days international conference on innovation in mesoscience and nanotechnology. Sir, we have conducted more than 30th, I think 30th international conference. This is the 30th conference, and this is the 3rd international conference we are conducting today. In this small place, untapped area of district Kamda, this institute was established in 2007, and the discourse of pharmacy was started in this institute on the kind recommendation of our MLA, Shri Sanjay Ratanji, because he is a visionary leader. He knows that the growth of this area can be possible only when any organization, any institutes are opened. So this was the first private institute which was established in 2007. In this institute, we are running all courses of pharmacy, right from diploma in pharmacy, B pharmacy practice, and pharmacy in different subjects, pharmaceutical analysis and quality assurance, pharmacology, and PhD in all branches. It is an off-campus research center of Himachal Pradesh University, where the research is being conducted in pharmacy. You will be glad to know that every year more than 40% students got placement from this institute. I am happy to share with you that this institute is recognized by University Grant Commission under Section 2F, under Act 1956, and we got NEC accreditation with grade A last year, and this is the first institute in pharmacy in Himachal Pradesh which is NEC accredited with grade A. And this year UGC has conferred autonomous status to this institute, and we have asked the university to complete the process so that this institute can have some freedom, some autonomy to conduct some courses. So, sir, you have witnessed when this institute was established in 2007, till date, in the last 17 years, there is a tremendous growth, economic growth of this area and development of this area. This is all due to your visionary approach and the blessing of Ma Jwalaji. Your presence has not only glorified the event, but certainly inspiring to the youth participants, research scholars, to excel in their respective field, because the research scholars who have come from the different places, they will be definitely benefited by your benign presence. And once again, I welcome you all, and I wish the success for this conference, and I also wish that every participant will participate actively and present their papers honestly. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Next, I would like to call Professor Dr. Vinay Pandit, sir, Professor and Head of Pharmaceutics Department and convener of the conference, for briefing of 2 days international conference. Please put your hands together, everyone.
गुड मॉर्निंग ऑल, सुप्रभात सभी को। सबसे पहले मैं सभी का इस हिमाचल प्रदेश में सभी का वेलकम करता हूँ। आप हिमाचल में आए, डिफरेंट स्टेट से हमारे पास आए हैं, डिफरेंट कंट्रीज से हमारे पास आए हैं, तो मैं सभी का वेलकम करता हूँ। खासकर हमारे एमएलए साहब का वेलकम करता हूँ। और एक आपको छोटा सा छंद सुनाऊंगा। ये ऊंचे हिमालय का रंगीन आंचल, ये मेरा हिमाचल, ये मेरा हिमाचल। ये ऊंचे हिमालय का रंगीन आंचल, ये मेरा हिमाचल, ये मेरा हिमाचल। सूरज निकलता है ऐसे संभल कर कि नाजुक सी कलियां न रह जाएं जलकर। ये ऊंचे हिमालय का रंगीन आंचल। With these words, I would like to welcome everyone, and I would like to tell you about what will happen in these 2 days in this conference. Sir, with your permission, I would like to tell you, like we have the total registrations of 850 registrations from different parts of the country as well as internationally, and we have received around 200 abstracts for the presentation in this conference, and the different sessions will go parallelly. The plenary sessions for the poster presentation as well as the oral presentations will go simultaneously. And today, in the first day, we'll have our speakers, Dr. Noor Farid bin Mohammed Noor, Deputy Dean Research and Development, USJA, Malaysia. The second speaker of the day is Dr. U.S. Mahadeva Rao sir, Professor of Medical Biochemistry, USJA, Malaysia. Our third speaker for today will be Dr. Lakhbir Singh, Dean and Research and Head of Department of Chemistry from Sardar Patel University, Mandi, Himachal Pradesh. Sir, on the second day, we'll have the different speakers from different institutes. In this, the first speaker for tomorrow will be Dr. Avitav Acharya, the Principal Scientist, CSIR, IHBD, Palampur. Second speaker will be Dr. Gaurav Kapoor, Department of Biosciences, Sardar Patel University, Mandi. And the third speaker for the day will be Dr. Kamakshi Singh, Assistant Professor, Department of Nephrology, Atal Institute of Medical Specialties, Shimla. And she will be delivering the talk on the chronic kidney diseases, knowledge kidney diseases. Now, similarly, on the same time, we'll have the poster sessions as well as the oral sessions. So this is about the briefing about the conference. We will learn, hope everyone will learn over here, and every student who have come over here, please ask whatever the doubts you have during the talk also, you can ask them, and afterwards also you can have contact with the speakers today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for the brief. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Mahadev Rao, sir, Professor at University Sultan Zainal Abidin, Malaysia. Sir is also the organizing secretary of the conference. Please welcome sir with a big hand.
And very good afternoon. Respected delegates, honored of the dais, life will laugh at you when you are unhappy. The same life will smile at you when you are happy, but the life will salute you when you make others happy. The salute I wanted to give the founder of the institution, Dr. Ran Singh sir, with the able support of the Legislative Assembly, Dr. Mr. Sanjay sir, it's okay, true builder of the nation. So the reason why I tell this quote behind this kind of introduction is this is very underdeveloped. Even when we want to visit, we have to face so many hurdles. Amidst of all this, we decided to come and felicitate and participate in this kind of occasions. We don't want to miss this because we have to uplift this area. In my self-style, I much admire about the word LIP as a mesmerizing, scintillating and radiant word LIP, the Laureate Institute of Pharmacy. The L stands for, in my own style I say, it is the legendary management, and the I stands for the illuminative director and principal as well as the faculty member, and the P stands for the passionate students of LIP. With another few minutes, I would like to close my inaugural address. Students, you are the future pillars. Just keep it in mind, there are three ways. One is about our ancestors, our forefathers studied. That time, what you study is sufficient for their employment. And now, in the recent generation, we come across where you study. So where you study accountable for your employment, and now currently you are in the era of how you study. Say same degree or same profession, how you excel by making others or making yourself unique in that. So that way we are fortunate to have a great pillars and legends and the passionate people in this LIP. So students, all the very best. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I would like to request Dr. Aditi Kaushik ma'am to join the dais to provide the details of the souvenir.
Thank you, Dr. Swati and team. I, Dr. Aditi Kaushik, on behalf of Scientific Committee, take the privilege to welcome all the respected dignitaries sitting here. I feel honored to mark this special moment of the conference, that is the release of the scientific souvenir. This souvenir is really a testament towards the hard work and dedication of all the participants, which make the conference a great success. Firstly, I am feeling proud that we have received messages as blessings from the eminent personalities that includes Shri Shiv Pratap Shukla ji, Honorable Governor Himachal Pradesh, Shri Sanjay Ratan ji, MLA Jwalamukhi Kangra, Professor Dr. Shashi Dhiman ji, Vice Chancellor Himachal Pradesh Technical University, Professor Lalit Kumar Avasthi ji, Vice Chancellor Sardar Patel University, Mandi, Dr. Neera Singh ma'am, Honorable Secretary, Laureate Educational Society, Shimla, Professor Dr. Ran Singh sir, Managing Director, Laureate Educational Society, Shimla, Shri Kamaldev Singh ji, Kanwar, Registrar, HPTU, Professor Dr. Jadev sir, Dean Academics, HPTU, Hamirpur. Furthermore, we have received blessings from Professor Dr. Harmi Muhammad Yusuf, Dean Faculty of Medicine, UNISA, Malaysia, Professor Dr. M.H. Ashawat sir, Director and Principal, Laureate Institute of Pharmacy, then Professor Dr. Farid Muhammad Noor, Deputy Dean, Research and Development, Faculty of Medicine, UNISA, Malaysia, Professor Dr. U.S. Mahadev Rao sir, UNISA, Malaysia, then Mr. Rajendra Pratap Singh, Head Ava Pharmaceutical, USA. Then I hereby excited to announce that we have received more than 150 papers in the form of abstract across the country, whose presentation will be held within these 2 days in the forthcoming scientific session within the conference. Now I would like to take the opportunity to call all the respected dignitaries present here to please come on the stage for releasing of the scientific souvenir. Kindly come forward, sir. Thank you so much, respected dignitaries present over here for the raising of the scientific souvenir, and that the initial step make the conference ahead a great success. Thank you so much, sir. Now I am again giving my dice to Dr. Swati and please. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now it's time to introduce you all to our chief guest of the conference. Sir is a native of Floral, district Andhra. Sir has done BA Honours, LLB, PG DDS and LW. Sir has took part in various co-curricular activities like participating in NSS and other cultural activities at college and university level. Sir has served as district president of NSUI, General Secretary of State NSUI, State Youth Congress, and Sir has also been member of various committees. District Congress Committee, Pradesh Congress Committee. Presently, Sir is Sir is elected to State Legislative Assembly in December 2012. Sir has been member of Estimate Committee, Rural Planning Committee, Journal Development Committee, Human Development Committee, and Public Understanding Committee. Sir is currently elected to the State Legislative Assembly, December 2022, and nominated as Chairman, General Development Committee, and member Estimate Committee. So, with big round of applause, help me welcome our chief guest, Sri Sanjay Ratan Sir, MLA Jwalamukhi. Please put your hands together, everyone.
आदरणीय श्री रण सिंह जी जो हमारे एमडी हैं लॉरेंट इंस्टीट्यूट सोसाइटीज के, डॉक्टर आशा जी जो प्रिंसिपल हैं डायरेक्टर हैं हमारे लॉरेंट इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ फार्मेसी के, प्रोफेसर विनय पंडित जी हमारे साथ आए, एसडीएम ज्वालामुखी डॉक्टर संजीव शर्मा जी, डीएसपी ज्वालामुखी आरपी जसपाल जी, एमसी प्रेसिडेंट ज्वालामुखी धर्मेंद्र शर्मा जी, डिप्टी डायरेक्टर टूरिज्म रवि दीवान जी, विभिन्न विभागों से आए हुए सभी अधिकारीगण और बाहर से आए हुए सभी जो हमारे एस्टीम गेस्ट हैं, मैं ज्वालामुखी इस पावन धरती पर स्वागत करता हूं और सभी जो हमारे रिसर्च स्कॉलर्स हैं यहाँ पर और हमारे जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं, आप सबका भी मैं आज इस 2 दिवसीय ये जो कॉन्फ्रेंस है उसमें स्वागत करता हूं। हमारे साथ आए हमारे ब्लॉक कांग्रेस कमेटी के अध्यक्ष कैप्टन दीपक चौहान जी, It brings me immense pleasure to address you all today at this prestigious international conference. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate the Lawrence Institute of Pharmacy and University Sultan, Malaysia for organizing this significant event. The Lawrence Institute of Pharmacy established in 2007. मुझे याद है कि 2007 में I was not MLA, लेकिन जब मेरे पास जो है वो मुख्यमंत्री ने ये प्रपोजल दी थी कि हम जो है वो ज्वालामुखी में इंस्टीट्यूट खोलना चाहते हैं, तो मैंने तुरंत उस वक्त के मुख्यमंत्री राजा वीरभद्र सिंह जी के पास जो है वो एकदम हाँ की कि ये जो लॉरेंट इंस्टीट्यूट है ये मेरे ज्वालामुखी में खोलना चाहिए। अभी जो खुशी है इस बात की 2007 से लेकर 2024 तक लॉरेंट इंस्टीट्यूट ने जो है वो बुलंदियों को छुआ है, बहुत हाई लेवल पे जो है वो ये इंस्टीट्यूट पहुंचा है। इसके लिए मैं एमडी सर को और पूरी मैनेजमेंट को बधाई देता हूँ और भविष्य में ये और ज़्यादा तरक्की करे, इसी में मैं शुभकामना देता हूँ। अभी मुझे बाहर ही इन्होंने कहा कि हमारे यहाँ पे जो है PhD की एडमिशन नहीं हो रही है, तो मैंने तुरंत जो है वो टेक्निकल यूनिवर्सिटी के वाइस चांसलर से बात की और उन्होंने मुझे एश्योर किया है कि 2-3 दिन के अंदर अंदर 30 सीट जो है वो आपको PhD की सेशन के लिए मिलेगा। The conference is not just a platform for the exchange of knowledge, but also a unique opportunity to promote global collaboration and innovation in the field of pharmaceutical sciences. The latest research in the field of mesoscience and nanotechnology has the potential to revolutionize the healthcare sector. What is nanotechnology? Nanotechnology का फर्स्ट टाइम जो इजाद हुआ था, सबसे पहले किसी प्रोफेसर के दिमाग में आया था 1959 1959 में उनके दिमाग में आया कि नैनो टेक्नोलॉजी पे काम किया जाए। और नैनो टेक्नोलॉजी क्या है? नैनो टेक्नोलॉजी ये है कि आप सूक्ष्म से सूक्ष्म चीज को कैसे पकड़ते हैं, यानी कि ब्लड सेल में आप कैसे जाएंगे, उसका कैसे आप जो है वो फ्यूचर में उससे क्या प्रॉब्लम्स हो रही हैं, ब्लड सेल से कैसे आप उससे निजात पाएंगे। नैनो टेक्नोलॉजी का मतलब है कि बिल्कुल सूक्ष्म से सूक्ष्म चीज, फिजिक्स में, केमिस्ट्री में, उसमें आप बिल्कुल निचले स्तर पे गहरी चीज को कैसे पकड़ेंगे, वही नैनो टेक्नोलॉजी। Research in the mesoscience and nanotechnology is playing a crucial role in the developing new drug delivery system, diseases, diagnosis and innovative treatment methods. कि आप इसमें रिसर्च, आज जो आपका जो यहाँ पे ये कॉन्फ्रेंस हो रही है, 2 दिन की कॉन्फ्रेंस, ये आप इनोवेट करेंगे कि रिसर्च करेंगे, रिसर्च स्कॉलर यहाँ पर आए हैं, प्रोफेसर आए हैं, कि आप छोटी से छोटी चीज को कैसे पकड़ेंगे, उसमें आपकी रिसर्च क्या होती है, उसमें आप कहाँ तक लेकर जाएंगे, तो इसी को नैनो टेक्नोलॉजी कहते हैं। The gathering of hundreds and delegates in the conference highlights the importance of this subject. I am confident that the discussions and exchanges between you all will lead to the new ideas and solutions. I particularly encourage young researchers and students to make the most of the opportunity. Our government is committed to promoting research and innovation in the field of science and technology. We are supporting institutions and initiatives that are advancing science
I'd like to call on the stage Dr. Ramandeep, Patta Sahib Himachal College of Pharmacy. Please come on the stage, sir.
Next, I would like to call Dr. Sanjay Kumar sir from Gautam College of Pharmacy.
Please put your hands together, everyone, for Dr. Sanjay Kumar sir. Next, I would like to call on the stage Dr. Deveper sir from Jammu. Please put your hands together for sir.
Next, I would like to call Dr. Kushal Kumar Bansal sir from Government Pharmacy College, Rockford.
Next, I would like to call Mr. Akhil sir from Gautam College of Pharmacy. Please come forward. Next, I would like to call on the stage Mr. Siddhant Sharma, LR College of Pharmacy.
Next, I would like to call Dr. Neeraj Bhandari sir from Agni University, Palampur. Now I would like to call Professor Dr. Rajendra Guleria sir, Director, Abhilashi College of Pharmacy.
Please put your hands together, everyone. Guleria sir. Next, I would like to call Shri Dharmendra Sharma sir, Pradhan Municipal Corporation, Jwalamukhi.
Next, I would like to call Shri Deepak Chauhan sir, Pradhan Municipal Corporation, Jwalamukhi.
Next, we would like to call Madam Anshu Chandel, HAS BDO Sultani. Please put your hands. So next, we would like to call our special guest, R.P. Jaiswal sir. Please put your hands together for sir. HASP Jwalamukhi. Next, I would like to call Dr. Sanjeev Kumar sir, DSP Jwalamukhi. Dr. Sanjeev Kumar sir, SDM Jwalamukhi, please put your hands together everyone for sir. So moving forward, I would like to request all the dignitaries present on stage to kindly felicitate our chief guest of the 2 days conference, Shri Sanjay Ratan sir, MLA Jwalamukhi. Please put your hands together. So, next, I would like to call our Deputy Director of Tourism. So please come forward. Sir, please come on the dais, Deputy Director of Tourism. Moving forward, I would like to call Dr. Ashutosh Parekh sir from Vanasthali University. Please put your hands together for Dr. Ashutosh. So moving forward, we would like to request all the dignitaries present on the stage to kindly felicitate our chief guest of the 2 days international conference, Shri Sanjay Ratan sir, MLA Jwalamukhi. Please put your hands together everyone for Shri Sanjay Ratan sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Now, moving forward, I would like to request Professor Dr. CPS Verma, sir, to give away the vote of thanks.
अक्षय बुला रहा ना आपको।
Yes. Ma'am to please come and present the floral welcome to Madam Anshu Jamil ma'am, HS Video Sudani.
Okay. Wait. Mess. Okay.
Thank you so much ma'am. I would like to request all the dignitaries again to kindly felicitate as Ma'am Anshu Jamil ma'am, HS Video Sudani. Please sir. I would also like to call Dr. Bhuvinder sir from SD College Muzaffarnagar. Thank you so much, sir. Moving forward, I would like to call Dr. CPS Verma, sir, for vote of thanks.
First and foremost, I would like to thank God for His blessings and inspiration, and His unfailing love keeps us forward for the better tomorrow. I would like to take this opportunity of this colorful festivity on the occasion of today's international conference. I would like to pay my vote of thanks to our honorable chief guest, Shri Sanjay Ratanji, MLA Jwalamukhi, a young and dynamic leader and very talented person and hardworking. He has improved all the facilities in Jwalamukhi. Give a big round of applause to him. I would like to extend my vote of thanks to Dr. Sanjeev Sharma sir, SDM Jwalamukhi. Big round of applause for him, please. I would like to extend my vote of thanks to Shri R.P. Jaswalji, DHP Jwalamukhi. I would like to pay my gratitude, regards and thanks to our Managing Director, Professor Dr. Ram Singh and Dr. Meera Singh. Big round of applause for us. I would like to extend my vote of thanks to Dr. Uday Ram Singh. I would like to pay my thanks and regards to our Director cum Principal, Professor Dr. M.S. Asad sir. He has defended his science project in Department of
Department of Science and Technology, Delhi, India, and he has been rewarded a research project of 87 lakhs to this institute. I would like to pay my vote of thanks to the convener of this conference, Dr. Vinay Pandit, and co-convener Dr. Amardeep sir. I would like to extend my vote of thanks to our organizing secretary of this conference, Dr. Parveen Kumar, and the in charge of scientific committee, Dr. Aditi and Dr. Pratima ma'am. I would like to thanks to all the committee in charge, and particularly the special organizer, Dr. Shiv Kumar. Further, I would like to extend my vote of thanks to all the professors and HODs and principals who came from different parts of Himachal. Thanks to them all. I would like to pay my vote of thanks to our special guest, Dr. Rajendra Guleria. I would like to I am very pleased to announce that this time in the Board of Technical Education Diploma Pharmacy first year, our students had ranked in top 10s, and the topper of the Himachal Pradesh Technical Board Pharmacy first year is from our college, and they ranked top position, fourth position, third position, fourth position, and eighth position in Himachal Board Pharmacy first year. I would like to extend my vote of thanks to all my dear and very dear students and participants. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for vote of thanks. Now I would like to request all of you to please stand for national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा, तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तब जय गाथा, जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
So after the inauguration ceremony, we will be starting the scientific session. So in the first scientific session, the co-chairperson is Dr. Neeraj Bhandari sir, chairperson is Dr. Bhuvendra sir, and speaker is Dr. Noor Fair bin Mohammed Noor sir. So I would like to invite the co-chairperson. Before inviting the sir, I would like to give you a brief about him. So Dr. Neeraj Bhandari sir has done B.Pharm and M.Pharm from Sri Sai College of Pharmacy, Badani, and PhD from JJTU. Sir has more than 12 years of teaching and research experience. currently working as Dean R&D and Principal, Ernie School of Pharmacy. Sir has more than 16 patents, and out of which six are international patents. Sir has 6 books published in national and international publishers, and he's having more than 150 papers in various national and international journals. So with this, a big round of applause everyone for Dr. Neeraj Bhandari sir.
Hello, thanks ma'am. I feel privileged to announce a short CV on Dr. Bhupendra Singh. The chairperson for the section. Dr. Bhupendra Singh has done his M.Pharm PhD, presently working as professor in the Department of Pharmacognosy in SD College of Pharmacy and Vocational Studies, Bhopal Road, Muzaffarnagar, UP. He is also serving as PG course coordinator with an overall 13 years of experience in teaching and research. His core area of research is in the standardization of herbal drugs, formulation and development of herbal analysis and characterization of phytochemicals. He has completed a B.Pharm from PSIT Kanpur, affiliated from UPTU Lucknow, India in 2009, M.Pharmacy in Pharmacognosy from SITM Lucknow, affiliated to UPTU Lucknow, and PhD in Pharmaceutical Science, completed from Shri Venkateshwara University, Gazarullah, UP in 2016. He has 16 patents in his credits, out of which 6 are international patents and 10 national patents. Dr. Singh has published a total of 50 papers in national and international peer-reviewed SI, ESI, Scopus and Web of Science index journals, which include 30 research articles and 20 review articles. He has published 6 books, from which 3 in LAP Lambert Academic Publishing, Germany, and 1 Pragati Publication Meerut, and 1 book chapter in Springers. Dr. Singh has attended total of 20 FDPs and workshops sponsored by UGC, AIM, AICT, AKTU, DS. International conferences, seminars till now. Dr. Singh has presented oral and poster presentations in a total of 25 conferences and attended 26 conferences, which has a total of 51 conferences in his credits. He has supervised 12 M.Pharm students and co-supervised 10 students. Dr. Singh has supervised 1 PhD candidate successfully. He is a life member of the Society of Pharmaceutical Education and Research and Indian Association of Colleges of Pharmacy. Dr. Singh has acted as a paper setter in the Department of Pharmacy at B.R. Bhimrao Ambedkar University, Agra. He has been appointed as Center Observer in the examination of B.Pharm conducted by Dr. APJ AKTU Lucknow, UP. Dr. Singh has also been appointed as External Examiner for the PhD Viva Voce in the subject of pharmacy in various universities in India. He is always engaged as an examination copy evaluator in multiple universities. He is also always involved as external practical examiner for UG and PG studies, students in various universities. So we heartily welcome you, sir, on this scientific session. Please give a huge round of applause for sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Good afternoon to everyone present here. I welcome all of you once again in today's international conference. Before I start, I would like to say thanks to the Director Sir, Laureate Institute of Pharmacy, organizing secretaries of the conference, coordinators and other organizing members of the committees. Now I would like to introduce the speaker, Professor Dr. Noor Faris sir. Noor Faris sir is an associate professor in a medical and anatomy of Faculty of Medicines, University of Sultan Zainal Abidin, Malaysia. He is graduated with medical degree in 2003 and worked as medical doctor in various hospitals and clinics. He has awarded his PhD in 2013 in neuroscience at University of Leeds, United Kingdom. His current
Raise your hand. Can Okay, good, good. Thank you very much. Okay, first of all, good afternoon. My name is Dr. Farid from Malaysia. So this is my first time in India actually. So I'm very feel honored and very welcome here. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, I would like to congratulate Laureate Institute of Pharmacy for organizing this very big event, and I'm sure it's very big successful for us. And hopefully these 2 days we can learn a lot from each other. Okay, I'm here for sharing something, and maybe I can learn also something from you. Okay, one of my research interests is about the neurogenesis. Everybody knows about neurogenesis? What? Okay, good. How many of you here from biology? Biology? Good. Biology? Engineering? No? Okay. Science? Science? Okay, good. Okay. So basically, the neurogenesis is one of the hot topics in the world nowadays. Is what we call it neurogenesis. Neuro means the cell, main cells of the central nervous system. Okay, in our body we have many systems. One of the important systems is what we call it central nervous system. And inside the central nervous system we have cells. Okay, cells that make function transmitting the information, what we call it the neuron. Okay, one of the main problems in the world nowadays, okay, let's say a patient got a spinal cord injury, for example. What happens? He got injured at the back, the spinal is difficult to be through, okay, because of several reasons. And we have also several diseases in the head, for example, stroke or cerebrovascular accident or Alzheimer's. So this all involve the neuron. So the one very important topic in the world of science nowadays, especially in the medicine, is how to grow the neuron. Okay, let's say patient got spinal cord injury, patient got Alzheimer's, patient got stroke or cerebrovascular accident. how can we make sure that the neuron grow back? Okay, that's one of the tasks for every scientist who has interest in the neurogenesis. So part of my interest is to see how the cell division. Okay, everybody know about the cell, right? Cell is a basic structure in our body. If the cell become the tissue, tissue become organ, organ become the system. So the cell is one of the main important components in the system of our body. So we need to understand cell first before we want to grow the neuron, before we want to make a patient functioning again. We have to make sure we understand the cell first, how the cells proliferate. Proliferation means the cell doubling in size. The miracle of the cell is it can double itself, it can divide themselves. Okay? Some cells you can divide it into two types in our body. Generally, some cells they are dormant, very dormant. They just do their function. Another type of cell they can doubling themselves. Okay? From one cell to another cell, called daughter cells. And these daughter cells, they can replace themselves. It's like they doubling, they multiply, they can replace themselves, or they can become other cell, which we call it stem cell. Okay? I'm sure everybody of you have heard the word stem cell, isn't it? Stem cell means the cells that are capable to become other cells. In some cells, they can become themselves only. Some cells, they can capable to become other cells. So one of my interests is to mark, okay, in our body, how can we know which area has cells that are capable to multiply? Okay, we want to see the cells multiply in the normal people. Okay, in the normal people, how can we check which area has the cell that can multiply itself? So that if we want to, like in the brain, okay, we want to see where is the place that you can see this area has cells that multiply. So that if patient got stroke or any injury to the brain, we can maybe in the future we can direct the cells to replace the injured cells. So scientists have a few years ago have studied many areas in the brain. For example, subventricular region, hippocampus. This is the area that they have cells that can multiply themselves. Okay, that miracle. We have a spare part in our body. We have spare part that we can recruit maybe in the future. Okay, to replace the current injured cells. Okay, one of the marker, we call it marker. In our world, if we study the science, the human or the mammals, especially we use mammals, rabbit to represent the human. Okay, some studies we use mammals, rats, rabbit because we don't want to injure people, so we use this small mammal to replicate the human. So then how can we mark this cell who divided? If we use a special marker called Ki67. Ki67, they take the name from Kiev University in Russia. Okay? And then usually the Ki7 marker is usually used by pathologists. Okay? Pathologists in the hospital is the doctor who specializes in diagnosing the disease or cancer. So usually they use Ki7 to check how many cancer cells that the patient having. So they mark they took the organ which has the cancer inside. Okay, they cut it and then they put the Ki7 and then they see how many cells that multiply by using this marker. This photo basically is our university in Malaysia. We are near the beach. Okay, we are on the beach. We have beautiful island. So any one of you who is interested to go Malaysia, you can go there. We have diving center there. Okay, diving you can see you dive, you can see the turtle, the fish, clear water. And this is the bridge near our university. So this bridge, if you have been to London before, this is like London Tower Bridge. Okay, then it's colorful and it changes the color every few minutes. It changes the color. How to move? Yeah. I'm from the faculty, my university name is University Science Sultan Zainal Abidin, and I'm from Faculty of Medicine. My current post is the Deputy Dean of Research, to in charge part of the research inside the faculty. So we are all medical doctors, but we are specialized. The cell division, yeah. The cell, in order you got a new cell, they have to undergo process called cell division. Okay, before like our hair, you cut your hair, the hair grew. So when they grow, they have a process called cell division. Okay, one cell can become two cells, and the cell we call it the daughter cell. So cell cycle basically is a step before a cell become another cell, okay, become a daughter cell, they have to undergo a process called, we call it the cell cycle. Cell cycle. So as I told earlier, basically the cell is divided into one cell, they just quiet and doing their work. We call it dormant cell. The other cell, they have capability to multiply. Okay, when they multiply, two cells become 4 cells. Some of the cells become stem cells. That means hair cells you cut, they become only hair. Another type of cells, they can become other cells, which is often called stem cells. Okay? So far so good. So we have two types of cells, yeah? One dormant, one with actively divide. So far so good. By the back, can you hear me? Okay? Okay. Then the cell that undergone this cell cycle we can mark. Okay, that means we put the color CRC7 and you can see the red dot there. Okay, we can put any color like green or red or yellow, whatever we want. But usually this marked by the red color. Okay, as early as 1962, yeah, as early as 1962, the scientists at that time they tried to mark the cell divide. Why they want to make this cell clearly visible is because they want to see either the cell multiply themselves or not. So at that time they used a marker called tritheated thymidine. Okay, so scientists at 1960s they used the tritheated thymidine to mark any cell who can divide. Okay, but because of this quite messy, quite mass procedure at 1962, and it's using the radioactive labeling, so then scientists decided to change into a more simpler and more safer method. We call it BRGU. Okay, BRGU is, you can see here, this is cell that colored red. Okay, the cell that colored red. Okay, the red color here represents the cells who are under the process of cell cycle. That means they are actively process that they are going to multiply themselves. Okay, they are not quiet, they just multiply themselves. One cell becomes 2 cells, 2 cells become 4, 4 become 8. Okay, so we can mark with these cells. Okay, so that from this marker we can calculate. Okay, if some percentage we found the number very high, it may be, okay, the patient having the cancer, for example, yeah. Okay, this is what KI67. So KI67 used basically by pathology to calculate how many numbers of the cancer cells. So they cut the tissue cells, the cancer cells, they see under the microscope, and can they see that they calculate how many cells of undergoing cancer cells. But in the research, we use KI67 to check how many cells that are capable to divide. So we're searching which area, we call it area that's capable to divide. Okay, in the brain, as I said earlier, in the brain we have areas that have what we call it spare parts. Okay, maybe in the future you can direct some cells to replace the cells who are injured. Okay, let's say patient got stroke, and then maybe in the future we just control the cells, and this cell will divide and change the neurons who are injured. Okay, the one that quite become highly researched, okay, in the field of neuroscience is what we call subventricular zone. So inside our brain we have cavity that contains the fluid. in the cerebrospinal fluid. And underneath this cavity is a spare area, subventricular zone. In this area we found, during the scientists, they found a lot of cells capable to divide. When they divide, slowly they will become the neuron later on. Okay, then this neuron will be replaced, the injured neuron. Okay, another place that mostly search to find the new neuron is what we call the hippocampus. Anybody heard this word before, hippocampus? Like the word hippopotamus, right? Okay, there's a region in the brain called hippocampus. This region functions for storing the information. The more you learn, the more new neurons will grow. Let's say you learn a foreign language, for example, yeah? You learn a foreign language, you force yourself to learn something new. So the cells here in the hippocampus will grow it. So this is an area that actively you can find the new neuron. You can see here, the dot here, okay, the dot, the red here is where the area you can commonly found the new cells. Okay? So as I said earlier, the more you learn a new thing, the more experience you have, the more growing, the more stimulus to grow the new neuron. Who can grow, especially in the middle part of spinal cord. However, the rate of growing cells in the spinal cord are less than compared to the brain. That's why if you found the people who are got injured, spinal cord injury, they fall down, injured their back, most highly they cannot walk again. Okay, most highly chance they cannot walk again because there are less cells can divide. So maybe in the future we can stimulate the cells to grow more, to replace the new neuron there. Okay, so when we are talking about cells to proliferate, we have a certain area like subventricular region, hippocampal region, spinal cord region. So this area normally found they have the growing cells. This knowledge is not complete. We have to know what factors that stimulate the neuron to grow, what factors that stimulate the new cell to grow. Okay, the environment is set. In order for cell to grow, you must have the good environment. Let's say you want to plant a tree, make sure the soil good for trees to grow, isn't it? You cannot plant tree inside the water because it's not suitable for growth. So there is a cell, a unique cell inside our body, These cells are capable to sense. They become a sensor inside our cell. They sense the acid changes. So whenever you got injury, you've got inflammation, for example, you've got anything inside your body, there is a change of pH. pH becomes more acidic. So this change of acidic will be detected by internal sensor. So some cells inside our body function to detect internal sensor. Okay, like our finger, we can detect the touch. But inside we also have internal sensor which is capable to sense the changes of acid. So what happens then is, let's say patient got injury inside the brain, patient got stroke. Okay, there must be some changes of pH there because of the carbon dioxide, metabolites, everything, the process. And then these internal cells will quickly, what happens? They will quickly detect, oh, there is some change in the pH. So what happens after that? What is change of pH? Usually this cell, they produce a chemical, chemical inside our body, usually the GABA. Anybody know the word GABA before? GABA. Have you heard the word called GABA, neurotransmitter? GABA, okay, GABA is usually a neurotransmitter, One neuron is connected to another neuron by a substance called neurotransmitter. So GABA basically they are inhibit. Okay? One neuron they inhibit the function for other neurons. But however, this GABA basically in the new cell is stimulated to grow. New cells, once they receive the GABA, they stimulate and they grow it. Okay? And this is a function of this sensory neuron. Once they receive information, usually they will push to release the GABA, maybe from themselves or other cells. Once GABA produced, GABA will be detected by cell and cell more growing. Okay, this is our work paper. Okay, we detect the cells capable to detect the acid. We use a marker called PKL1. Okay, and we also sometimes we use the GABA that marker that contains the GABA. So this GABA basically function to stimulate the new cells. So far so good, keep at the back. Are you following me? Okay, we're talking about the process of developing a new cell. Okay, and then it's our brain. Yeah, it's our brain. Okay, the region of hippocampus. You can see the red dot here. The red dot here is represent the new cell which is growing. Okay, the more you learn, the more new cell will present in the hippocampus. Yeah. Okay, this is the spinal cord region. You can see the spinal cord region having a less new cells which are capable to grow. Okay. Interestingly, we found that a cell, the green one is the cell who can detect the acid changes, the green one. It can detect acid changes. The red one is cells who are growing, they multiplying, they are divide themselves. Okay, and they happen in same area. Okay, they are actively. Okay, any injury, detect acid changes, then produce GABA stimulate your growth. With that cycle growing in certain areas. Okay, in certain areas. You can see here, okay, where the green cells located, they are red cells located also. The red represent the cells who are division, the green represent the cells who sense the changes, acid changes. Okay, this one is quite interesting. Yeah, in our lab, we found some of these what we call it the sensor. Yeah, neuron they have a sensor. Okay, they have what we call dendrites, they have axon, and you can see here some of these dendrites they are closely located with cells who are division. Divide is a red color. As you can see here, yeah, they are close to each other. That means they are sensing something. Another evidence is here. You can see here, this is the cell, sensing cell. They are closing to the division. That means they are interact with each other. Cells who are divide and cells who are sensing the acid changes, they are interacting with each other. Okay, and this is our lab, my student before. And as I said, we use the red. Basically, we use the red as a simple represent the mammal, the red. Okay, this is the red that specialized brain, and fit in the lab. My students cut it and we take out the brain. So this is the brain of the red and this is the spinal cord. So the red is a bit more easy, you can detect and easy to cut compared to the human. Okay, see the brain of the rat we make harder because the brain to delicate easily if you take it become brain, so we have to make it harder by a certain procedure. We hardening the cells before we cut through a special machine. Okay, we make the brain hard and cut it by a special machine before we put the what we call it the antigen antibody reaction. Here we can mark the cells. Okay, nowadays there are a lot of markers in the world of neuroscience, science. So we can mark anything that we want. If you want to mark cells to detect acid, we have special marker. If you want to detect special cell divide, we have special marker. Small neuron, big neuron, different marker for that. Okay, so we are using similar technique, quality immunohistochemistry technique. Those who are going towards the research of science, basically they have heard this technique. Okay. And this example of detection by my student before get 7, you get 7. Okay, as I said earlier, if you see the red dot here, that means the dot here, that means these cells are capable to divide themselves. Okay. And so interestingly, okay, because at one time I worked in the dental faculty, okay, they invite me to or oral cavity, and you also can mark if you see the red dot here. Okay, this red dot represents the cells who are actively divided. And if you can see here, this is the taste bud. Okay, when you taste the food, okay, you can taste the by a structure called taste bud. And below the taste bud is the area we actively divide. Okay, this is the gland, sublingual salivary gland. Okay, in our tongue, in our mouth, we have a gland who always produce the saliva. Okay, after you like this, the saliva is really produced. Okay, and this you can see the duct, they have some structure that capable to divide. Okay. And this hippocampus is area where your brain stores information. Okay, here you can see also the cells who are capable to divide. Okay, by the marker called KRG7. Structure of brainstem. Brainstem is the area between the brain and frontal lobe. Has structure called brainstem. In the cerebellum, when you kick the ball, how your body stabilizes between kicking and standing is by this cerebellum. And this cerebellum also contains the cells capable to replace themselves. Okay, and this is, as I said earlier, this is a cell that capable as a internet sensor. Okay, and they can detect the acid changes. In the tongue, okay, in the taste bud, it's also expressing the cells that can sense the acid changes. Okay, in the group of cells, neuron also can found the cells that can detect the acid changes. In the hippocampus, in the brainstem, you also can find that. Okay, last one, yeah, last one. Okay, last one. Okay, this is so in our body. Okay, we have. Okay, in conclusion, yeah, this is my last slide. In conclusion, okay, in our body we have several areas which we can detect the acid cells who are capable to divide. So maybe in the future, more area will be found, and in the future, maybe if patient got injury, okay, hopefully your generation, the young scientists at the back, okay, you have to find out the solution how to find the area which is capable to divide. Okay, when patient got injury, maybe we can stimulate the internal stem cell, internal cells to replace this cell. Okay, and that's a benefit for the human whole. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much, sir. Now this is query session from the audience. If anybody wants to raise the question, you can raise now. From the audience, this is time to ask the question. Okay, thank you, sir. It's a very nice lecture. You have elaborated well about the PKD2 L1 cells, BRDU labelings, neurotransmitters, animal perfusion, and tissue fixations. So it gives us very elaborate knowledge about the Ki67 cells of the dentate, spinal cords, and elsewhere. Now it's time to over the management organizers.
Thank you so much, sir. Now it's time for the felicitation ceremony. And for doing the same, I would like to request Dr. Rajesh Guleria, sir, to please come on the stage. And Mr. Ajay Kumar, sir, to please come on the stage for felicitation.
सी हमारी
First, I would like
कहानी
to request the
रही
dignitaries to kindly felicitate Dr. Neeraj Bhandari, co-chairperson of this first scientific session.
हेलो लेक्चर खत्म हो रजिस्टर्ड और सिंक्रोनाइजेशन है इसको तो पार्टनर हम रजिस्टर भी आ गए वैसे
Next, I would like to request the dignitaries to kindly felicitate Dr. Bhuvendra, sir, the chairperson. A big round of applause, everyone, for Dr. Bhuvendra, sir. I would like to call Dr. Amardeep, sir, to please join the stage for felicitation. Next, I would like to request the dignitaries to kindly felicitate our speaker of the first session, Dr. Noor sir from Unaiza, Malaysia.
बस आप बताओ मेरी कैसे
A big round of applause, everyone. Thank you so much, all the dignitaries on the stage. Now it's the time for second scientific session, and for that I would like to invite Dr. Kapil Kumar Verma, who is M.Pharm PhD in Pharmacology. Dr. Kapil Kumar Verma has completed his PhD from Abhilashi University, India. Presently, he is working as a professor as well as principal at Minerva College of Pharmacy in Dora, Himachal Pradesh. He has vast experience of 13 years of teaching, thorough knowledge of therapeutics, pharmacovigilance, pharmacokinetics, and pharmacodynamics, clinical research, drug discovery, toxicology, computerized drug distribution systems, drug utilization evaluation, complex equipment and delivery systems, emerging medications, drug and poison information services and regulations, governing pharmacy services. Serves as an effective liaison between the healthcare team and the community to provide drug usage and therapeutic outcomes. He has received 3 times Best Poster Award in national conferences and received 4 times Appreciation Award in sponsored programs. He was the 3rd time chairperson in the international national conferences and workshops. He published more than 45 research review papers in national journals, international journals, and book chapters. He has guided 1 doctoral and 11 postgraduate research project students. I would like to call Sir on the stage.
Very good
afternoon to all of you. Thank you for the team for inviting me to introduce our chairperson of the session. Dr. Ashutosh Pari works as an associate professor at Banasthali Vidyapeeth, the highest NAC accredited A++ university with the CGPI of 3.63, India's top 25 ranked institution since the inception, one of the world's leading women university. He has more than 15 years of experience in research, industry and teaching in the field of pharmaceutical sciences. So far, he has published more than 40 research review papers in journals of high repute with a total impact factor of more than 60 and H index of 11 and authored 5 technical books. He has also received the most prestigious G National Achievers Award 2023 and various awards. Dr. Pratik also led various research projects of UGC and DST as a PI and co-PI and supervisor. He has been contributed as a reviewing editor of prestigious journals like Frontier in Pharmacology and Frontier in Oncology as a reviewer editor. His main interests are neuropharmacology, targeted drug delivery system, neuro and ocular drug delivery system, and the development of the bioanalytical method. So we invite Dr. Ashutosh Parkar, please come on the stage. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor, for brief introduction of mine. So, myself, Dr. Ashutosh Parekh, and I'm working as Associate Professor in Banasthali Vidyapeeth. So, today I'm here to welcome and introduce Dr. Lakhveer Singh, who is currently working as Dean Research Head, Department of Chemistry, Industrial Chemistry, Sardar Patel University, Mandi. We are very privileged to have him here. And though to explain his brief introduction, it's not an easy task, but still I will try to furnish that as well. So Professor Singh is an associate professor, as I mentioned. He has done his PhD from University of Malaysia, Penang, and postdoctoral from Oregon State University, United States of America. His major research area is in energy production, biochemical sensors, bioelectrochemical sensors, wastewater management treatment, and nanomaterial synthesis, sustainable applications. Dr. Singh has authored 100 scientific papers which has more than citation more than 7,000, which having H index of 46. So you can understand what kind of scientist caliber he has. Dr. Singh has supervised 5 PhD students and has completed more than 10 research projects as a principal investigator and co-principal investigator, and having a funding more than 2 crore rupees. Currently he has projects from NMHS of around 1.2 crore funding and DST 30 lakhs for sustainable chemicals and hydrogen productions. He serves as an editorial board member for the Journal of Biomass Conversion and Biorefinery, which has an impact factor of more than 4. He is listed as Stanford University, the prestigious, we are aware of that, 2021, 2022, 2023 world's top 2% scientists list in the field of energy and environment. So, without any delay, I would like to invite him on the dais. Thank you so much, sir. Please welcome him. Thank you, Doctor.
Pharmacy for giving an opportunity to discuss about my research. And also, I would like to congratulate LITK College, management, organizing team, organizing committee, students for organizing this 2 days international conference. Congratulations and thank you for my brief introduction. So without further delay, I would like to explain little bit about my research, what we are doing at SQ Mandi with my team. I have few PhD students, research field assistant, research associate. So I will talk about hydrogen production. As major problem of fuel, non-renewable fuel. Why? Because you may have seen day by day the transportation increasing. We are taking more trips. As if you compare today with like last 10 years back, you can see we are taking more trips. Everybody having cars, flights going. So mainly developing countries, they are struggling. You may have seen conflicts between like India, US, Russia or Arabic countries. They are fighting for fuel. Why? Because our non-renewable fuels are limited. And burning fuel is even more problematic. Like petrol, diesel, you may have listening news or read news articles about renewable energy. Our government, they are more focused on EV vehicles, hydrogen vehicles. You may have seen nowadays, like in metro cities, there are many EV vehicles even in Himachal. So, our government main focus is now on renewable energy. Renewable energy such as hydrogen energy, solar energy. But why hydrogen? Because hydrogen, if you see the calorific value of hydrogen is highest when we compare with other fuels. Calorific value means energy content. When you burn hydrogen, you will get more energy content, more power. So the hydrogen is not easily available. What is the problem with the hydrogen? It is not easily available. We cannot easily get. And another problem is price. So 97, approximately 95 to 97% hydrogen is coming in the market from conventional processes, which are not environmental friendly, not cost effective. So what we are doing here, we are developing technology that can produce hydrogen, 1 gallon of hydrogen less than $1. $1 approximate means 80 rupees. You can see 1 gallon is 3.4 liters. So that is the main objective of my research. And how we are producing, we are using some sustainable technologies which are environmental friendly, and the substrate of hydrogen production is waste. So waste, I guess in India is abundant, right? You can see maybe in industrial areas like Batti, Nalagad or Kullu district, Mandi district, huge amount of waste every year, mainly from industrial wastewater. So we are developing microbial electrolysis reactors. This is bioelectrochemical reactors we are developing. We have already in our lab more than 20 liters volume. We have already scaled up our research from lab to market. So being a chemist and little bit environmental engineer, because I have been working in environment department also, I will speak about energy and water. So if you see water scenario also, 1 billion people lack of adequate drinking water. In Himachal, we may
not facing that much problem. But if you go Delhi, other metro cities, Bangalore or other big cities, you can see the situation in summer. Sometime in Himachal also. So 2 billion people lack adequate sanitation. That is also another problem. Day by day, this situation is going to be worse. By 2025, quarter of all people could live in areas that face severe water shortage. So how we can solve this problem? Simultaneously fulfilling the demand of energy, because the water and energy associated with each other. So how we can solve this problem? That's what we are working, we are trying to solve. So water, energy, climate. So you can see this is water, energy, climate nexus. You may have listened about water and energy nexus, but here we have water, energy and climate. These three terms related with each other. So if you see energy, because we are burning huge amount of energy. How we are producing energy? From water, right? So when we are using more energy, which means more water we are using. And when we are burning more energy, producing more CNG gases. So it affects climate. So recently you may have seen in Himachal also drastic change in climate. Sometimes we have more rain, sometimes drought, sometimes winter, and even our seasons are shifting slowly. Right? So these three are interrelated. So when we have climate change, it disturbs water cycle also. So these three are interrelated. So I will speak energy point of view or bigger picture. You can see global energy use. This is just fuzzy numbers. I wouldn't say this is exact numbers because it's difficult to calculate, but it's average. So you can see global energy use 30,000 gigawatts. Globally, we are using 30,000 gigawatt energy, and energy use in India approximately 1100 gigawatts. So here, and this demand is increasing day by day. And here, energy and water infrastructure. So you can see annual energy use for water infrastructure. Water infrastructure means like desalination, sanitation, right? Desalination, we are putting huge amount of energy to treat the water. So approximately 30 gigawatt energy in US. 5 to 6% of generated electricity is going for water infrastructure, to manage water infrastructure and wastewater treatment. There is another sector of wastewater treatment, like we have SPP plants, when you see industries. So 15 gigawatt energy we are investing to treat the water and drinking water treatment. So here, desalination requirement is approximately 3.7 kilowatt per hour. We are using energy. So, how we can make our water infrastructure sustainable? So, you can see, make our water infrastructure energy sustainable in next 20 to 25 years. That is my research goal. I am just contributing a little bit. Maybe thousands of other people are working in this area. So how do I achieve this goal? How we can make our water infrastructure sustainable? Like developing sustainable, green and CO2 neutral renewable energy. When we have renewable energy free of cost, that means we can make water infrastructure sustainable. Further, where do I get energy from? Where? So the best possible answer is water. So we have huge amount of wastewater. I'm not talking about how much wastewater we are generating, but you may have seen in industries like we have food processing industries, brewery industries, right, leather industries. So from here we can get energy free of cost, and that energy we can use for water infrastructure. So energy and the water infrastructure, you can see approximate 45 gigawatt energy we are using for water infrastructure. And just in last slide I mentioned where we can get energy from water. How? Because if you see like food processing industry, leather industry, it it contains huge amount of organic matter, right? Like brewery industry. So if we able to convert that organic matter into energy, we could get 70 gigawatt of energy free of cost. 17 gigawatts. So the 17 gigawatts, 45 plus 17 equal to 62 gigawatt energy we can get it from wastewater only. I am talking about wastewater, not about cellulose biomass. We have other type of waste also, like organic waste, cellulose, food, different type of waste. So 62 gigawatt, one nuclear power reactor generates 1 gigawatt of energy. So you can see how much energy we can get from waste. So how we can extract that energy from wastewater? Just now in the starting I mentioned we are working on bioelectrochemical systems. So bioelectrochemical system is very simple system. We have anode, we have cathode. So either on left side or right side, it depends on structure of the cell. Let me complete. Okay, so bioelectrochemical system is very simple system. We have anode or cathode. It's gonna be a microbes on anode or maybe cathode, or maybe on cathode or not on anode. Okay, so this is very simple system. So you can see some of the microbes attached on anode. So what they do basically, when you feed this system with wastewater, the organic content inside the wastewater, these exoelectrons which can grow on the anode, they can degrade the organic matter and generate proton and electron. So proton goes in the water and electron from here and create the potential difference. When we have electron and proton, that is how we can generate power from cell or battery. So from here we can generate energy, different type of energy. Like let's say if your focus is on methane, you can create methane. You can control from here, you can use methanogens, you can get methane. Let's say your focus is on hydrogen, you can add hydrogen producing bacteria, you can get hydrogen. Not only methane or hydrogen, multiple products you can get from this machine, such as H2O2, ammonia, fertilizer. I just got one project recently last week. You may have seen advertisement also. I have advertised 4 different posts to recruit people on that project. I got 1.2 crore from Ministry of Forest Climate under NMHS mission. We are producing single cell protein. Single cell protein can use feed for our aquaculture or animal from wastewater using this machine. So we are going to develop 50 liter reactor that can produce daily 4 kg protein. So 4 kg protein we can make approximately 50 to 100 kg feed for aquaculture free of cost. So we are working on that area also. So this system basically works similar like our body. We eat food, we oxidize it. When we done it, we remove the electrons and we send those electrons to respiratory enzymes. So that is how we eat and breathe. So this is very simple system. So like I mentioned, my focus is on hydrogen economy. So why hydrogen? I already mentioned high calorific value. End product of hydrogen, when we burn hydrogen, what we can get? Only water. That water again we can recycle. So in developed countries like Sweden, Japan, they have already hydrogen fueled station. They are running. I guess in Malaysia, when I was there, the government, they focused, I don't know now whether they have set up the fuel station for motorcycles, hydrogen fuel station. So in India, the government is also working on hydrogen mission. We have, the Indian government has just created hydrogen separate department in central government under hydrogen mission. So huge amount of like funding they are pouring in this sector. This is about hydrogen. Why microbial electrolysis cell? Why I have been working in this area only? Because this system, when we compare with the conventional systems, conventional like water electrolysis, Water electrolysis is simply the separating of hydrogen from water, but that is not environmental friendly as well as not cost effective. This system, we can here reduce waste. As you can see, we can use multiple or different type of waste or wastewater to benefit why we are working. But there are few challenges when we scale up. At small scale, it is fine, no problem. But when you move up from like 100 ml to 100 liters, then you can see number of problems in this system. So the first is novel reactor design. Since we are dealing here with electrochemical system, the internal resistance. You may have heard about internal resistance, like when we talk about batteries, fuel cells, there is internal resistance associated with software and hardware of the system. So we developed here model that can calculate internal resistance associated with like hardware of your system. So what you can do using that model, you can calculate internal resistance and then you can design. Even we have the model, we can calculate other people internal resistance of their device, like bioelectrochemical system, and we can guide them that how you can design. This system is not good, having more internal resistance. This is the one of the problem we try to solve, although already solved. And the next is the removal of hydrogen scavenger. Later on I will explain. Because in the bioelectrochemical system, when you talk about hydrogen, there is by default hydrogen scavenger. When you produce hydrogen, the sequencer, they will consume hydrogen back and you will get nothing. And third is scale up to maintain high surface area. So we have actually developed, we are working on ORR catalyst on different electrodes. We are trying to get cheaper electrodes and we are trying to create large surface area within small volume of the reactor. Because more surface area, more electron proton, more energy. So these are the challenges we have tried to solve it. So you can see huge reactor that doesn't work because of these problems. So this is the progress of scaling up a bioelectrochemical system. This system already commercialized. When I was in US, I worked with the team. They developed actually, they are the Bruce Logan and Hong Liu. They have developed this system in 2007. They are father and mother of this technology. And they are already scaling up, like in European countries and others, they are already selling. So here you can see most studies done in this volume, 50 to 60. But when we scale up, like 1000, with a bigger volume, the less study because of many issues. So lab scale, we have started first with the lab scale. First here, because as I mentioned in the starting, we have anode and cathode, multiple anode and cathode. So you can see what we have done, we have studied spacing between electrodes, how much we should have the space between the system, as well as buffer concentration. Buffer means the food, we have to feed the bacteria, either with the real substrate or with the like synthetic substrate or with the real substrate. Real means wastewater. You can't feed like our body, you cannot eat all the time, right? We have some limits. So similarly, this system we can't feed with more concentration of food, as well as electrode surface area. So you can see here the spacing, the optimum spacing we got 4:1. 4:1. So 4 anodes, 1 cathode. When we run the reactor with 1:2, 1 means 1 means here 1 anode, 2 cathode. Then we shift 1 anode, 1 cathode. Again we shift 2 anode, 1 cathode, because here we found that the reactor performance was limiting because of anode, not cathode. Why? Because cathode was coated with the efficient electrodes, with the catalyst. The catalyst we are also developing nano catalyst. So here we found the optimum performance with 4 cathode and 4 anode with 1 cathode. You can see the electron density. We got approximately 50 amps per meter square. So here, like I have mentioned earlier in the starting, that internal distance distribution is the important factor when we scale up at the large volume. So we develop the model. There we can calculate the internal distance with the anode, with the cathode, with the wiring, with the design material. So we can tell which material we can use, how much cathode surface area we need, what type of wiring we need. So we can calculate using this model, and we have done this study here. Even you can see here we have calculated somebody else's study also. You can see these are the other people's study, and we found that with this model we have found that the reactor was good when shaking, as well as here cathode surface area 3.5 to 1 and buffer concentration 110. So what is the benefit? Let's say you want to feed your reactor, but you don't know how much food actually reactor needs. So earlier, before this model, we were feeding with 150 millimolar. But when we applied that model, then exact food concentration was 110. So you can imagine when we scale up this reactor, let's say 100 ml to 100 liter. So how much cost you can save with unnecessary feeding of that reactor. So we have predicted somebody else also, and we found that they have done wrong study. They could develop their reactor according to this model. And further, relation between hydrogen production and current density, if you see, like I have mentioned, there is a hydrogen sponge within the reactor, and we found that we run our reactor, you can see here, approximately 4 days we have run our reactor, and current density was like increasing, which means that the reactor was working perfect. But here you can see hydrogen production with the treatment was going up, hydrogen production without treatment going down, and acetate concentration, acetate was the synthetic food basically reactor needs. So we feed the reactor with acetate without treatment. The acetate concentration was same, like 4 days, and then with treatment the acetate concentration was decreasing. Why? Because hydrogen sponge was there. So we have given some treatment, hydrogen sponge. What they do? When we start reactor with acetate, at the end it again back convert to acetate. So when we given the treatment, you can see the reactor was performing perfect. There was no problem. Even acetate concentration was decreasing. But without treatment, the acetate concentration was remain same because it produced hydrogen plus CO2, and hydrogen sponge again convert hydrogen plus CO2 back to acetate. So we found this problem and solved how, and we have done some microbial analysis, and we found that here you can see the green color Ectobacterium. These Ectobacterium are hydrogen sponge, and we found that we took some sample from anode and cathode. We studied that. So we found the reason why acetate concentration was not decreasing after like 4 or 5 days. It should decrease because we eat food, right? That should degrade. But if we make same, that means something wrong. So here what we have done, we have treated the culture, our reactor with a chloroform. I know that the chloroform is not a good chemical, but we have found that there is some bacteria inside reactor that can degrade chloroform 98% back to dechlorination. And then we found that with positive chloroform, you can see the reactor performance was good and the hydrogen volume was good. And the reason why chloroform was effective here, because you can see this WL pathway. You can see when we produce hydrogen, when there was no chloroform, H2 plus CO2 converting back to acetate. So when we add chloroform, it stops this mechanism. acyl coenzyme and put L-phosphate stop to producing acetate. So by this, we have solved homoacidity problem in the reactor. So you can see this study has been published in Chemical Engineering Journal having an impact factor 16. And when we solved these three problems, we have 10 liter reactors. So we have running this reactor like last 2-3 years continuously producing hydrogen approximately, you can see 6 liter per liter per day hydrogen we are getting from brewery wastewater. So 1 liter hydrogen equal to 3.4 liter petrol we can use. You can see this is we are getting only from waste, brewery wastewater. And we have predicted our study with the model we have designed. So here using this model we can design our reactor like how much space we need to keep inside the reactor, what is the mixing condition, how much substrate or food we need when we scale up. Because let's say if you want to scale up 500 liter reactor, you should know each parameter, how much stays inside that electrode, how much food we need, so we can predict. So here we have compared our study with other published work. So you can see our reactor was producing highest hydrogen from wastewater except one study which is Wow et al. But they used platinum. Platinum is very expensive electrode and a small scale. We used only carbon cloth and coated with the catalyst. So we got approximately 6 liters of hydrogen. And this is the summary. So here we have right now machine of cost. So although the storage of hydrogen is a big issue, if you want to store, so people are working, but my work is only focused on production part. Post the main aim of my study to produce 1 gallon less than $1. So here we have published many articles. You can see related to this work in big journals like Trend, Chemical Engineering Journal. We have submitted few in Nature also. So few books specifically related to this work. If you want to study, so you can go on my Google Scholars or to this work from ACS. ACS is a prestigious. Thank you very much. Please let me know if you have any questions. Free to ask. You can email me if you have any question later on also, or I have few positions also recently advertised in The Hindu or other newspapers you may have seen. So you can apply because the last date is 18 September, online application. We have research project, associate, field assistant, and I need one candidate from microbiology background also. Although I am getting many applications around India, different parts also. So interview may be end of this month. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much for an enlightening lecture, thought-provoking lecture. So if anyone has any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for this enlightening lecture. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now for the felicitation ceremony, I would like to call on the stage Dr. U.S. Mahadev Rao, sir, Dr. Amardeep, sir, and Mr. Shiv Kumar, sir. Please come and join the stage. Firstly, I would like to request the dignitaries to kindly felicitate Dr. Kapil Sharma, sir, our co-chairperson of this session.
My name is Dr. Kumar Verma.
Kapil Kumar Verma, sir. A big round of applause, everyone.
Next, I would like to request the dignitaries to kindly present the felicitation to Dr. Ashutosh Parekh sir for being the chairperson of this session. A big round of applause, everyone. Next, I would like to request the dignitaries to kindly felicitate our speaker, Dr. Lafi sir. Thank you so much, all the dignitaries. Now you all can move for lunch. We'll be having 1 hour lunch break. Please everyone report back at 3:30 sharp for the third scientific session. And those who are participating in both the presentations, they can report at the venue at 3:30.
और पेन चाहिए? हो गया? मिल गया?